Okay, step 1, find Salem Historical Tours on 8 Central Street with the purple sign. We're located at 8 Central Street off of Essex Street, not far from the Peabody Essex Museum. And if you could bear with me a moment, we're looking up the phone number right now. Stasha should have been ready. I was born ready. Salem Historical Tours. Guys, our phone number is 978-745-0666. That's why I didn't remember the number. It's eerie. Or not. Salem Historical Tours is realistic, proven history. Don't miss our witchcraft tour and the oldest and greatest ghost walk, Haunted Footsteps ghost tour. But now, some of this information will repeat for your purposes, but I'm going to give you a primer to get into the Lovecraft tour in just seconds. Stay tuned. Why you should take H.P. Lovecraft, the Salem Connection tour with Stash, hosted by Salem
8 Central, there it is.
Historical Tours. Special thanks to Josh and Gio,
March
and especially Giovanni, the owner and operator, a great historian himself, actor, professional actor, and the Haunted Footsteps Ghost Tour in Salem Historical Tours is the oldest, longest running tour. Giovanni and Mr. McAllister, also out of Salem. Giovanni Alamiso is probably the most experienced tour guide of all of Salem. The first step is to go to 8 Central Street. I should have said that off the bat. That's 8 Central Street. Look at us with the purple sign. The next Lovecraft tour will be March 15th. That's March 15th at 6 o'clock. Go to Salem Historical Tours website. I'll have the website and information in the liner notes. Howard Phillips Lovecraft's most beloved city was, of course, Providence. Don't miss that. We'll be talking about that in another video. But also, don't miss a chance to come down with me, Stash. I'm a long-time Lovecraft fan and enthusiast. As a companion, I will, to the tour, check out this video. So I'll be checking out, of course, Dreams of this Witch House and the thing at the doorstep, the actual sites and information. Don't miss it. But there'll also be some unexpected sites and information that you may not have known about Howard Phillips Lovecraft and his trip to Salem. You'll be surprised about a lot of information about what he derived from Salem, his training. I also will have probably Great Cthulhu accompany with me. Maybe even Brown Jinkin. Certainly. And I will always, for your protection in mind, carry a copy of the Necronomicon. We'll be careful with it, but we might need it. The Necronomicon was seized during the infamous 1692 witchcraft trials. It's an actual witch. I don't call it fiction. I think she existed. Keziah Mason escaped from the jail, spelled G-A-O-L, out of Salem. We'll talk about that. We'll go to where she escaped. It is a Lovecraft tour, but don't be surprised as an added bonus. You should take the Haunted Footsteps and Ghost tour. And we may encounter, as an added bonus, some spirits or actual paranormal phenomena. Lovecraft was an expert in the Salem witch trials, and he uses it correctly. Also, much more recently and controversial, Lovecraft denied knowing anything about the occult. And certainly that might be true. He was a rationalist, but his writings indicate that he did know quite a bit. Anything he used, either sparingly or overtly, is done correctly. In fact, the great occultist Kenneth Grant, who studied under the infamous beast Aleister Crowley, said Lovecraft was the highest of all adepts in some ways, that his old ones, deep ones, his creatures actually existed. As he, along with Howard of Conan the Barbarian and Sax Roma of Dr. Fu, the work of Lovecraft is so great, it's as if it did exist. And again, he knew about Cotton Mather. He may have even known that Cotton Mather studied some Kabbalah under a Quaker minister or not. Such obscure facts I will bring forth. Also, don't be afraid, even if you haven't read it, still come. I'll share with you some awesome pulp culture available everywhere that you might enjoy. And we'll be taking a look at some of the most wealthy, opulent mansions in all of Salem. So far, people have enjoyed this tour, but please, I'll give a shout out to anybody who's read the book. And the author of the Witch Creek book, I give him special thanks. I'll give him a shout out on another tape. So, Salem boasts the site of the country's most infamous witch trials that changed the country. It was also the most wealthy city in America for a while. J.T. Joshi, a biographer for Lovecraft, came on Giovanni Albiso's podcast, indicating that indeed Salem was a hot spot for Lovecraft, and he loved it. Someday I'd like to go up to beloved Providence and circle back to Arkham or Salem. In the meantime, as part of your Miskatonic University curriculum vitae, extremist, get your scrying mirror ready. Bring your familiar. We're going to walk around Salem. Perhaps Brown Jenkin himself, one of the beloved mythos characters of Lovecraft, will join us. Just have a great time. Bundle up if it's cold, or it'll be extra spooky, or it might even be warm. There is really no city like Salem in America. It's extraordinary. I am now proud to say I'm one of Salem's veteran tour guides with Salem Historical Tours. Give us a visit. Do your best to try to be a part of this exclusive special tour offered by Salem Historical Tours. Don't miss it. My name is Stash. Come on by. Or just enjoy this video. Good wishes to everyone everywhere. Bye.